Well, hello and welcome back to my shed. It's accountability time. I put out a video, I don't know, a few days ago, last week, whenever it was, where I picked 10 things off the shelves in here that I had been avoiding listing. I think we all do it. We all have things that we buy to resell, put them on a shelf and never get round to. There's certainly things I enjoy listing and do straight away, right? And then the stuff I don't want to do just sits there languishing and never getting listed. And it's silly because, as you'll see when I go through the 10 items now and give you an update, there's usually some really good value in the stuff I avoid. So it's been really helpful to make that video and keep myself accountable. And this is part 2 of that, to let you know how I've got on trying to force myself to deal with the things I wasn't dealing with. Yeah, so that's what this is. I'll let you know what I found out from my research, how I've got on dealing with it, and what I've learnt trying to get this stuff listed. So if we start with this. Oh, if you haven't seen that video, it might be worth just going back and watching that first, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. But it'll make sense anyway. This is a jacket and trouser set, like a motorbike set. It's not leathers. It's I'm not sure what the material is. I can't quite remember, but it's a good brand. It's this Akito. Can I even show you? There you go. Now, this isn't a good start to this video because this is still not listed, but that's only because I haven't done the pictures yet, and I'm going to wear it to do the pictures. It fits me, and I think that's the best way to show it off. So I just need to do those. It has been drafted and it is going to go on at £75, I think I've gone for. Now, I think I've put offers on that. It is in pretty good condition, but it's always worth thoroughly checking over this sort of thing, because you find out things like this. This is the only rip in the lining. It has an inner lining that you can take out, like a thermal kind of winter layer, and under the kind of armpit area there is a rip. So I've had to declare that will affect it. So I put offers on. So if somebody looks at the listing and they're really interested, and then they think, oh, I don't know, it's got that rip under the arm. It's not a difficult repair. I'm not going to do it myself, but it could be repaired quite easily, I think. Point is, they can make me an offer, right? It owes me £5 for the jacket and the trousers. Trousers are in great condition. So I think that should sell quite easily. I hope, fingers crossed. So that is ongoing. Need to do the pictures. I'm going to dress up in it and get Andrea to take some snaps. So next, slightly more productive than that, which isn't quite listed yet. The Bob the Builder. This is what I've got left because I've already sold some. So we had a big box full of this, which I bought along with loads and loads of other toys back in the summer at a yard sale. I broke it down into 3 lots. This lot on screen here sold for, I think it was £15 or £16 plus shipping. And then this one that I split out individually sold for 10. And then what I've got left is listed at 40. Did I go 40? I think so. I think this is on at 40. So you can see the combined total is 40, 50, 65, there or thereabouts. Yeah, happy with that. So hopefully this will sell for the asking price of 40. And we'll have done quite well out of a box full of Bob the Builder. So that's productive. This represents the stack of exploding kittens puzzles that you might remember from that other video. When I looked into it, there wasn't a great deal of money in them, and it wasn't worth me messing around breaking it down, so I listed them as the stack. Not a great deal of value in them, so I went £20 a lot, and they sold like that. So they have gone, left the building. Next were the two model cars. Yeah, I really like these, and the more time I spent looking at them, doing the pictures, yeah, I can really appreciate these. Now, I was saying in that last video, I thought there was an issue with the wheels. There isn't. That's how they're meant to be. There's nothing wrong with it. So, prices, let's think. This one is on at 50. I think I put offers on, and I would accept a lower offer. I saw various different kind of colour schemes and numbers, but the same model had sold for a vast variety of prices. So I plumped for 50. I think they seem to sell quite well. Some were listed in America and they were selling quite well over there. It's got GSP on it. Anyway, who knows? I'm trying it at 50, but I will accept lower offers if they come in. This one, which is a prototype F1. What type of car was it? Can't remember now. Bear with. McLaren. It's a prototype Formula F1 McLaren. Anyway, there is a slight issue I discovered. I don't know if it's going to show, but at the base of the windscreen there, look, you can see there is a crack. I've put this one on at, I think it's gone on at 25. This one, all of the doors open up. It's got quite a lot of articulation to it. It's rather nice. So yeah, happy with those. So those are on. They were picked up. I bought a Lego Formula 1 car, you may remember, that sold really quick, and those, and I think it was something like £10 for all three, something like that. So should do well out of those. Next, the paint pod. That was a super easy listing, and I think it's gone on for 30. Brain like a sieve, that sort of money. Yeah, Dulux paint pod, paint system, new in the packet. Yeah, hasn't sold yet, but it's listed. This Breville juice fountain from a jumble sale owes me next to nothing. Can't remember, probably £1 or £2. I think that's gone on similar money, maybe 30 as well. Yeah, had it tested. It was in nice clean condition, just needed a bit of a wipe over. And yeah, super easy to test as well. That was an easy listing. Hopefully we'll shift that. Great big box, need to get it out of the building. Next, these have been sat around for ages. And it's ridiculous because there's some seriously good value in these. Dr. Martens, what do you call it? Toe detectors, so safety boots. I've listed these. These are brand new, unworn. As you can see, tags still dangling around there. I've put those on at £100. And I think I can achieve that. Exactly the same boots have sold for beyond that. I mean, the only thing with mine is it's a very scruffy, battered box. It's been in storage for ages before we picked them up. But the boots themselves are pristine, brand new. So yeah, should get, I hope, again, fingers crossed is what I'm aiming for, should get the £100 out of those. I still can't remember what we paid for them, 20 or £30, I think it was. So yeah, those are on. Now, I'm just going to put you down because my arm's aching. I will sit you on a paint pod. There we go. Right, so you may remember there were some records, some classical records. I've dealt with them now. That has gone on for 30, I think it was. Again, these were jumble sale pickup. They owe me £1 for everything. And then I had 3 other box sets, archive production sets. The boxes were mouldy and damp and just past it. All of the boxes I have disposed of. One of the three was missing an LP, so that whole box set went. The other two box sets I'm just doing as the vinyl, but I don't think they're going to be an easy sell. I've just put them on at 20 quid to try and get something back on them. They're not great. But as I said in that first video, my investment was £1 in what I have here. I'm happy with that for £1. So if I can shift these other ones without the packaging as they are, happy days, right? Just need to move them on. But there we go. So dealt with, decisions made, progress. Now, if I pop you over here somewhere, there we go. Right, next. There was a security system. I picked this up secondhand from a yard sale event again. It was £10. So this is not yet listed. When I set it up, it is functioning, but it is password locked. I can show you on screen here, it running on my TV. There you can see it is functioning and working. But like I say, if I go into any of the settings, try and set up the cameras, try and play back to see what's on the hard drive, etc., it needs a password. And I don't have the password, and it's not the default admin one. So I have been through all of the instructions, etc., and it says in there to contact customer support, which I tried to do with their little messaging system. They couldn't help me. I've got to ring a number, and it was out of hours when I was doing this, so I've got to ring them back when they're there and try and get a password reset on this. If I can't, for whatever reason, it's not the end of the world, because the cameras are functioning, and I will probably sell them as a pair and get maybe £30. So it's not the end of the world if I can't get the recorder. Let me show you in case you didn't see it in the last video. It's a little hard drive in here, so you can have your camera set up and you can record from them in here. I think it's got a terabyte drive in it. So if that doesn't work, I will sell the cameras and these. I think these are 10-meter cables. I'll sell those for, let's say, 30 quid. So it won't be the end of the world, but it would be nice if this is working. Then we're talking near a sort of £80 maybe, I think, from memory. Anyway, that's ongoing. We shall see. It's all progress. Move you again over here. This was the other thing. I had two clocks that I've been avoiding for ages. I picked this one off the shelf to deal with. Ding, ding. Now, I did suggest in that video that the condition, when I started to look at it in detail, the condition was bad. It's been repaired, and this brass surround is coming away. It's been re-glued very badly. I've made the decision I do not want to sell that online. I don't want the hassle of somebody wanting a return, or, you know, I'm not comfortable with it. So this one is going to go back to the boot sale when we do a boot sale next year. And I think it owes me £2 or £3. So even if I just get that back, it's fine. So although that is a shame, it's what it is, right? I will pass this on to somebody else who maybe wants to mess around with it and make it look nice again. I don't have the time nor the inclination to do that. So the decision has been made. I'm not going to list that one online. And that is the 10 things. So it's not too bad, really. Need to do the pictures for the motorbike suit. Get that done. Probably do that tomorrow now when I've got some daylight. Hopefully we will get the recorder reset so I can sell that. If not, I'll write that bit off or sell it as password locked for whatever I can get. But the cameras have some value there. Yeah, we're getting there. So there you go. Thank you for helping to hold me accountable to listing this stuff. I am going to do another one. There is still plenty of stuff in here I have had for way too long that I need to force myself to deal with. And making a video like this gives me that bit of a nudge to actually follow through and do it. Just get the jobs done, get the stuff sorted and listed. Or make the decision, like with the clock, that I'm not going to deal with it and I'll sell it back at a boot sale next year. That's fine. It's all progress. Anyway, there we go. If you are new to the channel, my name is Nick and I sell stuff on the internet. Here's the stuff. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. It's completely free and I put out several videos every week all about how I choose to earn a living selling stuff on the internet. Thanks for watching. I'll pop another video up here, so please check this one out. Till next time, take care. Bye.